Hello traders, and just looking at the bigger picture now as we head into the new week, we are very light on data this week. We've got Bank of England rate decision on Thursday. Very low risk of a rate rise, not certainly can't be discounted, but the main issue now we've got non-farm payroll behind us is what the US are going to do, and I think the US will do a nominal rate rise. I think it's next week. I'll double check and come back to you about that one. If I was the Fed, I would get a nominal sort of 10-15 basis point rate rise out of the way. It's just to calm markets' nerves. I think it will sort of send out a message of confidence to the markets if they do get a rate rise. After all, they are on virtually zero interest rates. So what do I think is going to happen to the markets? Now we've got non-farm payroll behind us. Well, this is Sunday's open here. And this is very early Monday here. Labor Day in the US, so Labour aren't at the markets. So I talked about how we are in this box for the first 6-7 months of 2015. Now we are in this box. So I'm looking for this to come back and retest this 20 EMA. So the 20 EMA is 550 and we're currently 250. So I'm looking for a 250 point move back to there, at which point I would want to get short. But overall, we have got the basis of at least a retrace, the very, very least a retrace. There's a lot of resistance at 300, a lot of resistance at 450. At that point, I would want to get short. So just shorting any rallies at this stage, any pushes higher at this stage. If you want to counter trend trade, I would suggest you go half size counter trend, full size trend. In other words, half size for longs, full size for shorts. Let's look across the other indices. This is the Nikkei coming up. Very similar pattern, a lot of support down here. Also a lot of resistance. So that's a potential reversal pattern if we can get above 18,000 today, or at least in this first half of the week. DAX looks as if that wants to come up to 300 before that's ready for another leg down, possibly higher. You can see we've got this very same chart patterns. This is the FTSE. FTSE came down to 127 extension. See how this 20 EMA, this shortest EMA, is still in command. It's drifting down, getting ready to meet the market, and then potentially get another leg down. Okay, let's look at the strength of the US dollar. Bear in mind what I've just said about a rate rise. This is the US dollar CAD sitting up here. Pretty range bound weak. That's a tough call. I mean, it's definitely on an uptrend, quite clearly on an uptrend. If we can come down and retest 220, that might be the next leg up on US dollar CAD. US dollar yen, the yen is showing strength. The dollar and the yen are showing strength. And US dollar yen is right back at the bottom of the box. Would I trade that? I tried a couple of longs on this and obviously got small stop outs. I mean, if we close above 119, then yeah, I would take a small position and see if that could build. Why not? Right, let's look at pound and euro US. Pound getting a little bit of a bounce in the but I think the next, I mean, for this to really start to reverse, I want a decent open and close above 153. You can see I've marked 150 down here. It looks as if the probability is that's going to go and visit 150. So the resistance level is a retest of that bar up there at 153. Like I said, we've got UK rates this week. Euro. Tested the 50% on Friday, so that's in no man's land. 20 EMA above it, looks like the 50 below it, with fibs below it. I mean, I think it's like the next step is likely to be a retest of something like 112, and then start the next leg down. So in terms of Elliott wave, we have 1, 2, this potentially leg 3, depending on what happens today. Gold, sideways to weak. I mean, we've got a 50 and 20 EMA cross here. This looks as if any pullbacks to 11.28, 11.30 could see the next leg down. Oil, this is the October contract. Stuck between moving averages. So again, obviously I haven't got the US round today anyway, so that's going to, you know, so after all, this is the Western Texas market we're looking at here. I think, yeah, I would draw the line at that 45.40 level and see which way we start to move up there. I think the potential is for another leg up to come and retest 50, do a proper retest of 50, at which point we'll get a measure of what the potential is for oil further down the line. Alright, traders around table, I'm going to do more work on fibs and the combination of Elliott, and a deeper analysis of the main forex pairs, and looking at stock sectors and a few stocks within those sectors. Alright, so do join me for that, and take it easy today with the Americans not being around, and I will look forward to seeing you later.